DraftKings Pick6, MLB action. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and we are back with another DraftKings Pick6 MLB action, where I'm going to give you 3 picks where you can consider for tonight's action. If you don't have that DraftKings Pick6 app, make sure you download, use that promo code CashKeg, and new DraftKings Pick6 customers get a special new customer offer. And also, thank you for DraftKings for sponsoring this video. Let's get after it. Let's talk some plays. All right, the DraftKings Pick6 desktop is up on the board here. Again, we're going to talk about 3 selections for tonight's MLB action that you can consider when making your lineups. Do keep in mind that projections are subject to change throughout the day. So we're going to, again, dive into 3 baseball. We're going to use our DraftKings Pick6 tool over at Daily Edge Sports. And the first one we're going to talk about here is at the top of the board, and that is Jack Flaherty. DraftKings Pick6 projection, as you can see, is at 4.5. We got it projected for 6.47, so almost 2 strikeouts more of a projection than DraftKings has, plus CV play as well for Jack Flaherty. So he is going to be the first one that we do talk about here. Now, we do have the 5.5 and we do have the 4.5 strikeouts. I think both of them are in play. You're going to get a 0.7x for the 4.5 strikeouts. Now, he's had at least 5 or more strikeouts in 7 of the last 10 games. Going up against Washington. Washington doesn't strike out a ton, but Jack Flaherty's been great this year. He's 88th percentile in strikeouts, striking out 28% of the batters he has faced this year. 10.7 K9 strikeout rate. So, yeah, with how he's been this year, going up against Washington, I do like the 4.5 a little bit more than the 5.5 when considering it. So again, I'm going to lean on our projections a little bit at the mark at almost at 6.5. So that's basically 2 strikeouts and discrepancies. So I'm going to lean the 4.5 strikeouts, but I think the 5.5 is in play as well. Second pick we're going to talk about here, we're going to head on over and talk about Max Fried going up against Toronto here. Toronto has a bunch of righties. They hit lefty pitching really well. So we're going to go hits against for Max Fried here at 4.5. Again, there's just so many right-handed bats that they're going to put against Max Fried here. And Toronto has been their second in MLB against left-handed pitching with a 270 average, only striking out 18% of the times, and a 316 BABIP. So really do like this matchup. Anytime Toronto's going up against a lefty, I'm definitely going to be interested. And even the last 30, they're top 5, still hitting a 281, only striking out 14% of the time against lefties with their 322 BABIP. So really like the more than 4.5 hits against. Anytime you get a lefty against Toronto, I'm going to side on the Toronto side. And then the third and final selection you can consider is we're going to go over to Philly here, and we're going to talk about Cristopher Sanchez. And I really think you could look 2 different ways here, to be honest with you. You could look at the 4.5 strikeouts thrown against San Diego or the 4.5 hits against. I'm going to lean the hits against at the 0.7x multiplier. Again, San Diego is, a pretty good team. And, he's given up 5 or more hits in 7 of his last 8 outings. But I do think the strikeouts are in play as well. He is a pretty good strikeout pitcher in Sanchez, and 26.6% strikeout rate this year, almost a 10 K9 strikeout rate. But again, San Diego's pretty good against lefties, top 10 last 30 days and top 3 this season, only striking out 19.5% of the time. So I'm going to lean hits against here at the 4.5. But again, you could look at the strikeouts as well. I think he could squeak out 5. But there's 3 selections that you can consider for tonight's action. Again, if you want access to the tool that I kind of showed you here, you can get it absolutely free if you're a first-time depositor at DraftKings Pick6 and follow the instructions on the free offer tab that we have, or the instructions below. And again, have a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you for DraftKings for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.